Okay, so it looks like everything is working here. So welcome to this training video, everyone. I'm excited to be here with you today, and it's not just because I've been drinking too much tea. If we haven't met yet, my name is Dylan, and since 2015, I've been creating 6- and 7-figure online businesses, and since 2020, I've been teaching others how to successfully do the same. So first of all, let me say that when it comes to learning from someone, it's crucial that they've achieved success themselves and have a proven track record of helping others succeed too. And I have more proof of results to share today than anyone else. So I'll share some results here and there, but we won't spend too much time on that because I want to focus on showing you the practical steps that you need to achieve financial freedom. But those results will give you confidence that you can do it too, because yeah, even for me, it's always amazing to get emails from people who've watched one of my training sessions and achieved financial freedom, and then they're on a beach in Thailand or something like that. So that's my goal today, to show you the step-by-step process to reach your financial freedom and provide proof along the way to give you confidence in that process. So shortly I'll be sharing my screen to show you exactly what to do, including a look inside of some of my businesses and other cool stuff. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, cool. So today I'm going to teach you the simple 3-step system to building a steady recurring income stream with drop servicing. You'll see how anyone can do this without any prior skills, knowledge, or experience. And most importantly, you'll learn how to get your first sales for free with no startup costs. So by the end of this training, you're going to have the exact system to take you from where you are now to having a simple freedom business that generates recurring income month after month. And I'm pretty excited about this because I talk to people every day that probably like you are tired. You're tired of moving through life without passion or fulfillment in your career and no real direction for the future. You're tired of not being able to do what you want, when you want, where you want, with who you want, whether that be traveling the world, living a life of freedom, funding your retirement, or taking care of your family. Finally, you're sick of feeling like something's missing every minute of every day, doing things you aren't passionate about because your life is dictated by your boss and your day job. That feeling of being helpless, just existing, whilst knowing there's a better way to live your life. You're simply ready to begin living life on your own terms. So you might have been searching on Google and YouTube for ways to make money online, but couldn't find any real method that actually gets results. If that sounds like you, stay with me here for the next few minutes, okay? Because this stuff just works, and I'll show you how people from all walks of life have followed this process to build side incomes or even replace their full-time jobs. And the only reason I can make these bold claims is simply because we've seen it happen. Over 1,000 people have made money with this exact system, many within just 7 days. So by the end of today, you will know exactly how to make your first sale with drop servicing in as soon as 7 days from now. And all of that with 0 out-of-pocket costs. It doesn't matter if you're a complete beginner, have tried and failed before, or are on a tight budget. All you need is less than an hour a day, and I'll even show you how to find that time. Trong is a busy guy from a so-called poor country, Vietnam, and he made $9,000 in his first 6 days as a complete beginner at this. So when I say within 7 days, that's based on countless results like this I'll show you. This has also worked extremely well for older people with full-time jobs or too many jobs, like BJ from South Africa, who worked 2 stressful restaurant jobs, and how he gets sales like these where he landed $69,650 in a single sale, and the $69 sale was not something he did just once, by the way, because he repeated the same strategy and got $77,000 for his next sale. Then there's people like Lauren from the Philippines who was struggling to survive working in the retail space, but she did just one thing really well. She followed the steps until she got to the point she's nearly made her first $1 million and is buying a new house and car. But listen, I'm not here to hype you up. While drop servicing is an amazing opportunity, you need to use the right strategies to make it work. The good news is you don't need expertise in anything or any employees because someone else handles the service delivery for you with the drop servicing system. Now, if you're like the everyday people I talk to all the time, there are only 2 things holding you back from building a successful online business. First, you know making money online is a great opportunity, but you lack the step-by-step process to getting your first sales and making a profit. Second, if you're like most of the people I talk to, you don't have a ton of money to invest in your online business. But listen, in this short training, we're eliminating those 2 problems because I'm simply going to lay out the step-by-step process we use to build brand new online businesses and get our first sales 100% free and fast. I'll show you how a high profit service system gets you your first sales for free with no ads, inventory, employees, or costs just by following 3 simple steps. And then I'll show you how to go from getting those first sales to reinvesting back into your business and scaling your income to achieve true financial freedom. But you may be thinking to yourself, Dylan, this all sounds awesome, but if it's really as good as you're saying it is, why are you sharing it? Why don't you just keep this stuff to yourself and make a whole bunch of money with it? Why tell everyone? Well, the reality is I don't need the money anymore, because since discovering this, I've already become so much richer than I ever thought possible. This is one of my Stripe accounts. Like, I'm good. I don't really need anything. I'll never have to work a job again. This is the last job I worked in a call center, barely making enough to feed myself. And I was in $60,000 of debt at the time. Here's a picture of my loan, and I've already done the whole travel thing. Once I started getting success with this stuff, I just traveled for like 5 years straight, and it was a lot of fun. I get to just do what I want now. It's great. And on those travels, I met my girlfriend Martina, who now travels full-time with me as well. And you can see a couple of my buddies there too. Steve there, for example, on the bottom is someone that you'll meet. His business has made over $1 million so far, all thanks to the method that I'm going to be sharing with you today. So when people ask me, why do I share this? The honest answer is, it's already given me everything in my life. What's a lot more satisfying for me now is sharing this stuff and helping others, because the sad truth is right now, most people aren't happy with their life. Most people are too busy working for a living to experience life the same way I can. So if you can relate to that at all, the good news is there's never been anything like this for generating true passive income. Christian, for example, says having the best month so far, all on recurring income, and he's already making nearly $10,000 a month early in his journey. Recurring income means he gets paid every month without doing anything. Just a little effort pays off for years to come. And it's because it even works without you. This is Steve. He says I vacationed more than I've worked this month, and my company still managed to bring in $48,000. This is why it's the ultimate lifestyle business. It generates high income without you being involved. Okay, so Steve, for example, went from long hours in a cubicle to earning over $25,000 per month from anywhere. He says there's no feeling like being on holiday in Mexico while your business runs flawlessly and money flows in. That's what I want for you too. And I get many people make promises online, right? And it's normal to feel skeptical. Most of our members start out that way too. But it's my job by the end of this training to show you step by step how everything works so that all of your questions are answered and you feel clear and confident about what to do next. So I'll hold myself accountable to that today, okay? So stay with me for the next few minutes while I reveal to you why simple high profit services are the key to making money online fast. Why? Millions of dollars are being spent every day on the simple digital services I'm about to reveal to you, and all you need to do is plug into those money flows going around us right now to get even a tiny fraction of the pie, because that can mean life-changing amounts of income. Imagine building a high profit business, selling services companies are already investing millions in, without delivering the services, without having prior knowledge, and without spending anything before your first sale. Using our high profit service system, it's a sustainable, predictable side income that gives you control over your time, work, and earnings. So I'll show you how to achieve financial freedom like this shortly, but first, real quick, I'll give you an overview of who I am. I'm not going to go on and on about myself, but real quick, just to give you an overview of who I am, I'm from a small town in New Zealand called Taupo, where I went to a lower tier school. I got into university, was an average student, and after graduation, I was rejected from 21 jobs because no one saw my potential. So I ended up working in a call center after graduation, earning minimum wage. I felt like a failure, and you might even wonder why you're listening to me right now, right? I sound like a total idiot, but there's a happy ending. While hating my job, I discovered the make money online world. I procrastinated for 2 years just consuming information that, in hindsight, taught me nothing, okay? Then one day, my boss yelled at me for the 1,000th time, and I just snapped. I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to start my own business. I spent countless hours searching Google and YouTube for ways to make money online, but couldn't find any complete methods. And I almost gave up after failing at everything I tried, doubting if it was even possible. Then one day, I saw an ad from a guy talking about selling digital services. He only opened access to his course once per year for 24 hours, which is crazy. And the issue was, the launch time was during my shift at work. So I snuck into the bathroom and waited for the course to launch. Then when the time came, I got the email, I clicked, and my heart sank. It was $5,000, a huge amount for someone like me making minimum wage working in a call center, right? But I knew I had to act, so I charged it to my credit card and dove into the course. And after getting the right mentor, the right information, the right help, that's when everything changed. Granted, I almost quit many times because it was a pretty basic course and I had to figure out a lot on my own. And I'd come home from work to spend time building my online business. Here's a photo of my makeshift desk at the time, nothing fancy as you can see, but it took me a month to build it. and 2 months later, I landed my first sale. I still remember walking home from work, glancing down at my phone to see a little notification that would change my life forever. My side income grew quickly, and shortly after that, I quit my job. I then fully automated everything to make passive income and achieve financial freedom. I bought a one-way ticket and started traveling the world while making $10,000 a month and working 2 hours a day. Now, this is like ancient times compared to today. The information was worse, the tools were worse, it was a lot more work, and I felt so proud to get those first sales, right? And yes, I am still making money with this opportunity today. I have this business here, for example, where I'm consistently making over $7,000 per day, $50,000 per week, $190,000 per month, $620,000 in the last 3 months, $2.5 million in the last year, and $4 million overall. And Doha used this strategy, and her income just last week was over $3,000 in sales with this. Clark is using it to make $15,000 per month after starting this just a few months ago. But before we begin, let's be 100% clear on a few things, okay? Because it's really important you don't misunderstand me. Now, while this is highly automated, as I've said, it's not do nothing, make money, guys. That does not exist, okay? Consistent effort goes a long way. While this can work fast, it's not get rich quick, okay? Those are two different things. And while this completely changed my life, my results are not typical results. And while this has worked for tons of regular, everyday people, that is not a guarantee that it will work for you, okay? So your results will vary depending on what you do with it, right? Makes sense. This is not some scheme or trick. This is the raw, unfiltered truth on how to build a real online business in the easiest and fastest way possible from the guy that's been doing it for 9+ years and taught thousands of others how, okay? This is the real deal, and it's the only thing online that I recommend to my friends and family. So this is my girlfriend Martina again. I showed her how to do this, and here's one of her first big sales she ever got for $12,000. This is my buddy Kevin, who was doing another business model called dropshipping. He was struggling, but when he switched to doing what I'm about to show you, he landed a client worth $12,000 in just 6 days. So far, that client sent him 2 $6,000 payments, as you can see here, because again, this is recurring life-changing income month after month. So you're probably thinking, okay, great, but how does it work? Okay, well, today we're going to be talking about the high profit service system. The high profit service system was developed to enable everyday people from all walks of life to avoid the mistakes that cost most beginners thousands of dollars in wasted money and hundreds of hours in wasted time. Get started with just one simple service, then launch your online business and get your first sales for free with no startup costs and free marketing methods, and use our proprietary automatic sales system to start making sales fast. So before we jump into my laptop and I show you step by step how to do this, let me explain what this opportunity is and why it works so well, okay? So the method I'm revealing today is a new opportunity free from the competition of old methods like dropshipping, Amazon FBA, and affiliate marketing. This might be your first try at starting a real online business, or you might have tried dropshipping, Amazon FBA, affiliate marketing, or something else, but it didn't go anywhere, right? Well, the thing is, drop servicing is nothing like these other saturated, competitive business models that are expensive, complicated, and take too long to get real results, because we take advantage of a hidden market that's part of the gig economy worth almost $2.7 trillion. And as you can see, the online service sector is booming. These services are generating billions of dollars online, and all we need to do is tap into these money flows and get a few recurring clients to achieve our financial goals. That's even more true now with the rise of AI services. Demand is booming as more and more businesses move online in a post-pandemic world, and supply still hasn't caught up. So what we do is sell simple digital services, which are services that only exist digitally on the internet. And because of that, you can get started for free because you don't have to buy anything to sell digital services. I like to call this having a real online business without the BS, because there's no ads, no inventory, no employees, no office, and you can get started for free. It's just you and your laptop. Michelle says it's just too easy once you have things going, and it's true, because this is by far the easiest and most passive income to start with. Michelle's only been going a few months, and you can see she's already getting sales worth over $2,000. And it actually goes back to how simple and straightforward drop servicing is that makes it the new best way to make money online, because we don't have to do anything ourselves once it's set up. So why is it the new best way to make money online? Well, as you can see from the results of people doing it, you can get sales for free and in little time. Each sale can be worth thousands or tens of thousands of dollars, and each sale can be recurring, meaning we get paid month after month without doing anything. So what exactly is drop servicing? Well, all we do is take simple digital services offered by freelancers and use our system to sell them online. We make money by finding services at a low price and listing them online at a high price. And there are hundreds of high quality, cheap services to sell that we can source directly online from websites like Fiverr.com for free, then sell them for thousands or tens of thousands of dollars while we pocket the profit. But Dylan, I don't have any knowledge about the services. Well, neither do I, okay? The freelancers are the ones with the knowledge. They deliver digital services and they love their work. So we just partner with them, get some examples and case studies of their work, then use those to get sales online. And if you're wondering what a freelancer is, they are simply people that have a set of skills and provide digital services on a per project basis. So it means that you don't have to hire them as employees, and the freelancers choose to work with us because, simply put, our system makes it easy for us to bring them constant projects. So the freelancers deliver the services for us and we stay out of it. And the best part is we only pay the freelancer for the service after we get paid, which is one of the reasons we can start the business 100% for free with no startup costs. It's so simple that even people like Neil here, who is a 50-year-old retiree and is admittedly not great with technology, still makes $1,000 per month passively with this. English is also his second language and he's still getting recurring sales. And he just does this in his spare time. So when I say truly anyone can do this, I really mean anyone, because as a drop servicer, your role is listing your services online and your automated sales system does the rest. We have a system that allows us to take these simple to sell services that we really know nothing about and turn them into reliable passive income machines that can produce huge, life-changing monthly profits years and years after we list them online. And what makes our method completely unique from any other is that all you need is just one service to make $10,000 per month in automated income from drop servicing. Like Alexa here, with just one simple service, he's making $10,000 per month consistently, month after month. That's over 6 figures per year, guys, completely job replacing income from a single service, which is why he quit school and his job to do this full time. And of course, you can do more. That's how Derek is making nearly $50,000 per month from just 2 clients. Though I think he's doing a lot more now from the posts I've seen recently. And guys, I've been doing this stuff myself for over 9 years. I started in 2015 and I was able to find a Facebook post of mine from back then about my very first sale. So I've been doing this for a long time, right? I've seen the ups and downs, everything that's happened over the years. And I can safely say that today, right now, there has never been a better time to be a drop servicer, because what used to take weeks can now be done in hours. What used to cost hundreds of dollars can now be done for free. And a lot of the work you used to have to do can now be fully automated. And that's because I've developed a new approach using an AI system that automates 95% of the process of building our drop servicing businesses with no tech skills. This allows us to achieve financial freedom more easily and quickly than ever before, and I'll be unveiling how to use this later in this training. So let me give you a specific example of how drop servicing works, okay? Let's say you have a freelancer in the Philippines who offers a logo for $500. You sell this logo to a client in the USA for $2,000. After you receive the payment from the client, you pay the freelancer, they deliver the logo, and you just transfer it to the client. You make $1,500 profit just for finding the logo designer and reselling the logo to the client. See how simple that is? So don't let the term drop servicing scare you. You don't need any prior skills, experience, or knowledge to sell digital services. And again, you don't need to provide any services yourself because the freelancers do everything. You are just reselling services. So you don't need to hire any employees because freelancers work on a per project contract basis. You only pay the freelancers after a client pays you for a service, so you can't lose money here. And you can do it from anywhere because all you need is a laptop and an internet connection to create an automatic system that generates passive income without having to do anything once it's set up. And the way we do it, all you need is one service. That's the way our model works. But as you can see, Stephen made over $5,000 in 5 weeks as a complete beginner, but now he consistently makes over $20,000 per month, all because of one simple service he sells. Because here's the key, you see, freelancers want to work with you because you can help them make more money. So they agree to give you their portfolio and examples of their work, which you then show to prospective clients, and it makes you look like a well-established brand. So you get their portfolio before you get any projects for them. This is called the partnership method, and I'll be showing you how to do it later in the training. So you can literally have a high quality service to sell with all the proof and knowledge that you need from the freelancer before you even need to pay them. So people first buy the digital services from you, then after you receive the payment, you just need to contact the freelancer and give them a fraction of the money you receive to deliver the service to the client. And the freelancer does all the work. So here's why drop servicing works. Let's say your service is web design. Every company needs a website design, but most lack the ability to create one, which is why so many businesses have ugly websites, right? So they work with big agencies like this one here, charging over $34,000 for website design because they need to cover their overhead costs such as office space, bills, and fixed employee salaries, which we don't need to. So we can offer that same service for $4,000 at the same level of quality because we don't have any of the costs that these big companies do. A big agency like that would have to pay about $114,000 per year for a website designer in New York. So that's $9,500 per month or $55 per hour, as you can see here. But our website designers charge us $10 per hour because they live in lower wage countries. But despite the lower cost, they're highly skilled with $50,000 to $60,000 earned from 5,000 to 60,000 hours of work and a 100% success rate. So this lets us offer top quality work at 5 to 10 times lower prices than competitors. And also the reason this works and why this is ethical is because everybody wins, everybody benefits. Freelancers are paid a fair rate for their country, clients receive high quality services at an affordable price, and you earn a profit by reselling a simple service. So what kind of profit margins do we get? Well, we serve clients in wealthier countries like the USA, Europe, and Australia, where they're used to paying higher prices for these services, while we work with high quality freelancers internationally who provide their digital services at low prices. So we get huge profit margins on each sale of around 70%, which means if you get a $4,000 sale, you just need to pay the freelancer $1,200 and $2,800 is yours and goes directly in your pocket. And to show you I didn't just make this 70% profit number up, here are some examples our members have posted in our private community, which I'll show you how to get access to later in the training. So Lauren got 70% profit on a $1,700 sale, Stephen got 80% profit on this $5,000 sale, and BJ made 65 to 70% profit on $21,000 worth of sales. And I have thousands more examples like that. Not bad, right? And over the years, I've built strong relationships with top freelancers and identified the most profitable services to sell. So instead of figuring it out yourself, I'll give you direct access to these freelancers from the start. So you can partner with them for your first service, and I'll explain more about how this works later in the training. So what if you were just one service away from creating whatever life you want for yourself? You know, one service away from, say, leaving your full-time job forever. Well, that's what Keely here did. She made $14,500 just last month, and the month before, she had quit her full-time job working for a controlling narcissist who made her work grueling hours. She was exhausted and overwhelmed. Now she says, let's just say I'm feeling good and I'm excited for what's to come. Jordan was a student with zero business experience. He landed his first sale within 3 weeks, went on to land a $14,000 sale during exams, and now he makes over $10,000 per month consistently. I know I'm showing big amounts, but what if you just want a little extra income, maybe a few $1,000s a month, right? Well, that's exactly what Luke was looking for. Luke was struggling to start an online business until he discovered this. In just 4 weeks, he made £19,000 by selling one service to 2 clients, a £5,000 deal and a £14,000 deal spread out over smaller payments. Pretty crazy, right? Muhammad used the method I'm about to show you to make $100,000 in his first year and recently made $64,000 in a single month with a single service. So yeah, that's the power of this, and I'm going to show you exactly how he did it right now. So let's jump into our high profit digital service store here. There are many categories to choose from, right? Some are amazing and some you really don't want to touch with a 10-foot pole, okay? Guys, engineering, don't do it. A super complicated service. A good rule of thumb is if you can't get a general understanding of what a service is and why people need it after 5 minutes of research, then don't do it. So which ones do I recommend for you to sell? Well, I recommend, for example, anything with marketing because it's the type of service that every company operating online needs. So it's in high demand, it's a recurring service where clients will pay you month after month. So you don't need to be constantly out there searching for clients. With a few clients, you can already hit $10,000 per month quickly. Now, design is another good category because any company operating online needs design and nearly constantly has more design requirements for some aspect of their business. And again, simple to understand, easy to sell, and you can get high ticket recurring sales. Okay. And remember guys, as I'm filming this, the drop servicing opportunity is exploding thanks to the new AI services that we're using to make more than ever before because the demand for AI services is massive and growing fast. Every business on the planet is scrambling to get AI services, but they have no idea how to do it themselves. So they source these services externally from people like us. Okay. So the demand for AI services is massive and growing, but the best part is these services are recurring monthly income. So that's a big part of what makes this opportunity work so well. But for example, let's take the category of video animation and check out a subcategory of it called explainer videos to see how much demand there is for it. So we can see what digital services are already selling a lot and for a lot of money. Animated video is a very easy service to understand and very easy service to sell. So let's click on that and it will bring us to a page like this. Now, by looking at any service on Fiverr, you can see first how many of these services are being offered, which gives you an idea of supply. So over 1,000 options is good. So we know there is a good supply here to get a rock bottom price at a high quality. Finally, when looking at the individual freelancers for a particular service, you want to sort the page by best selling so you can get the highest quality freelancers at the lowest price possible, right? So choose a freelancer with at least 1,000 reviews and over 4 stars so you know the high quality and in demand. Now, the individual freelancers will essentially be ranked best and most experienced to last. So you want to start working with these on the first few pages, of course. And as you go further down, well, the quality and the price will be a bit lower, okay? Then when you click on one of these gigs for an individual freelancer, you can check out their reviews, prices, and what's included in their packages. This freelancer here, for example, has 3,000 reviews and 5 stars, which means, he's done amazing work and all his clients are happy, and he's offering a service at a very low price. I mean, $200 is very cheap for an animated video. So here you've got a very low cost service at a very high level of quality. And with over 3,000 reviews, he sold at least 3,000 services at $200 US, which is $600,000 US dollars, but only about 1 of 5 people leave reviews, so we can assume he sold $600,000 worth times 5, which equals $3 million US dollars. He's just one among hundreds of freelancers in this particular niche, so you can see that the service is in high demand, so there's a lot of potential. And he's only selling his videos for $200 US dollars, but with our strategies, you can sell it for 5 to 10 times more for an extremely profitable service. Now, can you imagine how much it'd make if you charged 10 times more than them? And that's what we do. We usually charge at the very least $1,000 US dollars for our services, and it can go upwards to even $12,000 US dollars and beyond, as you're going to see. Also, this person made $3 million just by listing a service on this website using a random name, Ricky8001, which is the most basic form of marketing. He doesn't even have his own brand or website, so it's pretty easy to do better than him, right? I mean, especially with our advanced marketing methods that we've developed over the years to reach a maximum number of clients. And remember, you don't need to know anything about the services to do it yourself. Let's take James, for example, okay? He knew very little, but still landed a $13,000 sale in just 3 weeks as a complete beginner. So there's no way you could become an expert that quickly, right? And we don't need to, because we're leveraging expert freelancers to handle service delivery. This first step is crucial because we want complete certainty that we're going to succeed, and we want to eliminate risk. So by choosing the right service, we can ensure that. There are really 3 keys to choosing the right service. The first is to focus on high profit services where we pay no more than 30% of the price. For example, if the service costs $300, we aim to charge at least $1,000, keeping $700 as profit, resulting in a 70% profit margin, which, as I showed you, is pretty typical for drop services. Here's an example from one of my live drop servicing businesses, which sells animated videos to businesses. For a 30-second premium video priced at $1,998, I pay my team $599, which is 30% of the price, and keep $1,398 in profit for each sale. So that's how the first key works in action. And the second key is to choose services in high demand. We can gauge demand by the number of services listed on platforms like Fiverr, like I just showed you. For example, animated videos have over 26,000 listings, TikTok advertising has nearly 4,000, and chatbot development has 770. So based on that, animated videos clearly have the highest demand, offering more freelancers to choose from and more potential buyers. And the third key is to focus on recurring services, meaning each individual client pays you month after month. So while offering something like logo design is a one-time need, services like email management create ongoing income because clients require them month after month. And this ensures steady, high profit recurring revenue, okay? Now, let me show you some of my favorite high profit services that are working best for me and my members. So I showed you my animated video drop servicing business, but remember Kevin from earlier who landed that 12K client in 6 days? Well, here's his website, okay? He sells Facebook and Instagram advertising, which is a very simple service to sell because practically every company needs to run ads to get sales. And remember when I introduced you to Martina from earlier? Well, she has a really cool website selling all kinds of graphic design services, and this business is fully automated passive income for her. Animated videos, graphic design, and Facebook and Instagram advertising are great, easy to sell services, but these are just 3 out of hundreds of options for different services that we can sell. And we simply source them from websites like this one I showed you earlier. But remember, you only need one service, okay? Steve, who I mentioned earlier, is making $74,000 per month just from selling animated videos. This shows you that one service is all you need to replace most people's income. A simple website offering just one service can be life-changing. Jihadul sourced a team on Fiverr for website design and made $13,250 in 1 month from 8 sales, without any knowledge or involvement in delivering the service, pure passive income after setting up the system. Michael, an older guy who didn't think making money online was possible, started selling copywriting with our help and now earns over $10,000 per month in his first year from just one service. And remember, the most important thing is creating a business that fits your lifestyle. So you can sell as many services as you want or as few services as you want. You can create a business that fits your goals, right? So maybe you're very ambitious and want to make $70,000 per month like Steve, or maybe you just want to generate an extra $10,000 per month like Alexa here, or you want to chill and just make an extra $2,000 per month like Anne, and that's good enough for you, right? Because you still enjoy your 9-to-5 job, whatever your goals are, it's up to you. You'll have the ways and means to do it, and the roadmap to making 5 to 6 figures is really simple. First, you choose a service. Next, you put your service on your simple website. We can set up a drop servicing website in a few clicks with templates. It's super easy. And then you get sales using free methods like email, LinkedIn, social media outreach, and many others with the automated sales system I'll show to you a bit later. So we've perfected the system over the years to quickly sell high profit digital services. So you find a low cost, high quality service. We compare 20 to 40 freelancers freelancers to ensure that we get the best quality at the lowest price, reviewing freelancers across different price ranges, cheap, medium, and expensive. And it's actually a really easy process. You just start from the top in your list of freelancers here, check out what is included in their packages and how much they're charging. I mean, all you're doing is clicking a few buttons, right? It's a pretty basic process. You don't even need to contact them yet, because first, you're just seeing who has the lowest price for the most reviews. Then you narrow it down to your top 10. But how do we get freelancers to actually work with us, right? Well, it's pretty simple. I mean, they just want to work with you because you equal more money for them with no extra work, right? You're going to be bringing them client after client after client. And we reach out to these digital freelancers and make them an offer that they can't refuse, essentially. We just click here and send them one of our message templates, okay? So you can contact those 10 just by pasting in the exact same message over and over. And the message that you send, of course, is incredibly important. You can't just say, hey, I'm new to this. How much will you charge me? Okay, so then, they can just charge you whatever they can, obviously, right? I mean, this has probably happened to me and everyone else new to this before who didn't really know better. They end up getting overcharged because, of course, there's no incentive for the freelancers to work with newbies, because usually they just don't think that you're going to, bring them any sales. So you need to frame yourself and position yourself in the right way. Otherwise it's just going to be extra work for them as a newbie. But by using the template that I give you, you'll position yourself as an expert and a great opportunity for the freelancer to get a lot of projects coming in. So they'll be giving the best price possible. But remember, you only pay for the digital service after you get paid by a client. So to find the rock bottom prices for your service, it's very simple. You simply copy and paste the same template for all of your top picks and then go from there. You're going to get a bunch of freelancers answering your questions, and you can see who's the cheapest at the highest level of quality, as well as some additional details to help you get high ticket sales fast. Once we have a winning service at the best price, we use the free methods to start making sales. Our automated sales system helps quickly scale from 1 to 100 clients without any upfront costs. It's a template-driven system that automatically sends offers to potential clients via email and social media, directing them to a high converting website. No tech skills are needed. We just use our templates, and then once the sale is made, the freelancer delivers the service. And once we build the system and it's generating clients, we just hand off projects to the freelancers. It's a simple handoff, but why do clients choose to work with you? Well, it's all about showing examples. You pick a freelancer with great examples that they give you for your website. For instance, if you're selling logo design, ask the freelancer for sample logos to showcase to potential clients. This means you and the freelancer both get more sales. So it's a win-win for both of you, and it creates this unstoppable momentum that I call the snowball effect. So you get examples of past projects from freelancers, then clients see that you have a high quality service with great examples of your work, so they buy, you make sales, and the more sales you make, the more examples you get, showing more clients, hey, let's work with them too. More sales, more examples, and the cycle continues. Lauren launched just one service, which was branding services, and made over $8,000 from one sale in just 6 weeks from just one service because of the snowball effect. So guys, listen, examples are money. Anytime someone asks me, hey, how do I get more sales? I just say put more examples on your website. And the great thing is we have a method that floods in real examples from real freelancers, and more importantly, it is fully compliant and ethical. It's called the partnership method. You know what freelancers want? More projects. So how it works is we message freelancers we want to work with and say, hey, we're an agency that has clients that want services like yours, but we don't currently have anyone to deliver the service. Would you be interested in partnering with us to deliver your service to our clients? Can you send me some examples that I can show my clients? Then, if they like them, we will work with you. So the freelancer always gives them to you before you work with them. That's the powerful thing. So after the branding service, Lauren also used the partnership method to gather more example work from more freelancers, allowing her to quickly start offering website design to 2 clients for $30,000 and $909,000, and then went on to make over $100,000. She then added a third service, securing a long-term client who pays $55,000 per year in recurring revenue. The partnership method helps land big sales like this, starting with one service and expanding from there. So my question is, could you do this just once? Choose a service from the website I just showed you and list it online just like all these others have done. Because I think I've made it pretty clear by now, practically anyone can do this, and it can generate pretty substantial recurring income. Let's take a look at James here, for example. His first sale was worth $8,600, and he says, I can't express my happiness with words. And that's the best feeling ever, you know? The way it works is all about letting freelancers do the work for you. Listen, there's no one in the world who knows how to deliver high quality services better than your freelancers. So just let them take care of it. What you need to do is create a business that fits your goals. And we do that by taking high demand services and listing them online. Then in step 3, we launch services with our automated sales sales system using copy-paste templates, AI and software to get sales for free. This system helps you quickly go from your first client to 10 and then 100, and you've seen how others have made tens of thousands within days or weeks, right? We choose a service, list it, get free sales, and automate the process. But guys, now it's much easier than it used to be because now we have a powerful AI software that can do a lot of the stuff for us. It's called Dropservicing AI, and it helps us make money through drop servicing. It's designed to build, automate, and scale your business. But let's start with the first step, building your business, okay? Building the business used to take quite a bit of time, but now with Dropservicing AI, it takes just 60 seconds to generate a profitable service, business name, logo, offer, and more. So what once required extensive research and effort is now simplified thanks to AI, which pulls from all the knowledge on the internet and is designed specifically for drop servicing, making it easier than ever. Now, what I just showed you has not been released to the public, so there's nothing to sell you here or anything like that. Our focus is just to make it the best we possibly can. So we're looking to get a few people in to test this AI software for us today. So a little bit later on, I'll show you how you can get access to it and be among the first people to have access to the most powerful drop servicing AI software in the world. Because drop servicing was already pretty automated because of freelancers, right? But now we have the AI software to really accelerate the automation to achieve financial freedom faster. So this allows you to automate and scale fast so you can use it to create the life that you want. Just like Albert, who started by selling very small services for a few $100s each, and he then used the automated sales system to quickly scale up to more clients paying him thousands of dollars. These sales quickly added up and he made $10,000 in a month. Then he made another $10,000 next month, and he made $12,000 the next month, and then $18,000 in a month. And now his long-term clients are paying him thousands of dollars on a recurring monthly basis, practically on autopilot with a single service. Like this client who paid him $7,600 for one service and $22,000 in total so far. So how nice would it be to never have to worry about money again? Pretty nice, right? Now, once you get your first sales for free, simply repeat the process to secure more clients. If you're content with a few $1,000s per month, a handful of recurring clients will do. For those aiming higher, scale your marketing to increase profits. So this approach has worked for countless members. Just do more of the same thing to see more of the same results, right? But it doesn't stop there because there are many ways to profit beyond selling just one service. Once you've built the system, you can replicate it across different services, niches, and marketing channels, effectively multiplying your sales. So not only is drop servicing a highly automated business model, but it's also highly scalable because by gaining a few recurring clients, you can already achieve your financial goals. Then as we begin to get more sales, we'll plug in more marketing methods into our automated sales system to get more sales. So remember Mohammed from earlier? He sells website development using Facebook to close sales on WhatsApp without even talking to clients. His automated sales system handles everything, and he's making $100,000 per year, spending just a few $100s a month on his marketing. With recurring clients, that's a solid return on investment, right? So guys, my question is this starting to make a little bit of sense now? Are you starting to see clearly how this works and why? This could be the thing that gets you your freedom, like it did for me, like it did for so many of the people we've seen, right? Freedom from a 9-to-5 job, freedom to travel, freedom from the stress of bills. And you know what? We haven't even covered the best part yet, okay? Pauline is a stay-at-home parent with zero digital experience. She watched one of our training sessions just like you are right now and quickly made her first, second, and third sales. That's why I feel very confident recommending this to my closest friends and family, because I wouldn't encourage them or anyone else if I thought they'd lose money. And that's because with this, we can have multiple streams of income. You can set your service up so that you basically can't lose, okay? And I'm talking even if you do some stuff wrong. As long as you just implement this step here, you're going to be in a pretty good place, all right? So what if I told you that with just one digital service, you can create over 10 passive income streams without any extra effort or additional costs? So as you know by now, our clients buy our services from us again and again, creating a recurring income. And here are a few examples of repeat buyer situations you can expect. Derek uses the system to consistently sell services for tens of thousands of dollars, like here where he made $23,000 in just one sale, or here where he made $15,000, or there where he made $17,000. But he doesn't stop there, because on top of that, he also gets recurring clients like this one where he makes $3,000 per month with just one client, or that one where he makes $2,800 per month, or even that one who is paying him $162,000 per year. And he has a lot more clients, so the recurring revenue really adds up month after month. But I think you get the point, right? You provide a simple service and your clients want to buy more services from you. We don't just sell the same service multiple times to the same clients though. We also sell different services to the same clients. Completely free, passive, recurring income. Jihadul here started out selling animated explainer videos. He says, I just put my service online and I'm doing marketing and getting sales, but he quickly started selling more services to his existing clients as well, such as website design and development, as you can see here, and spokesperson videos to SaaS companies, as you can see here. And our automated sales system also gets referrals from your clients' friends, co-workers, and network. So Michelle set that system up where her happy clients tell others about her services. So when one of her customers liked the service he received, he told a friend who was looking for the same service. And that friend ends up buying a service from Michelle for $5,500. And she is even going further with referrals because first people buy from her, they then recommend her to their friends who then buy from her too, and they then recommend her to their friends who also buy from her. In other words, she is getting referrals of referrals to buy her services. And on top of that, she keeps on selling more services to these customers. She has repeat customers that keep on coming back, often to buy more of her services. Like this one who paid her another $2,000, or that one there who paid her an extra $3,400 for more services, or here where her repeat client paid her an additional $2,900. That's why she's getting a lot of sales easily and passively, because people keep recommending her service to their friends, who then recommend her to their friends, and so on. And on top of that, her clients also keep on buying more services again from her. She says that it's just too easy once you have things going. As you saw with Michelle, repeat customers and referral business are free. You're literally duplicating your sales, right? And it's completely passive with clients coming to you without you doing anything. So your passive income streams are multiplied with each new client you get. With one service, you get one client that's going to refer you to their friends, co-workers, and network. Each one of these clients buys your service multiple times, and they also buy different services, giving you multiple passive income streams at no cost. This is how you create multiple income streams with minimal risk, and I've never seen anything this safe to start, and now is the perfect time to get started. Now, ask yourself, what would happen if you just didn't show up to work next week? Would your voicemail be blown up by an angry boss? Would you get fired? Would you still get paid? Well, that's something Dropservicers do every day, because we are our own bosses and decide when we want to work. No matter if we're on a trip to the Greek islands or just want to spend the day with our family, we can just not show up to work and still get paid because our Dropservicing system and freelancers do the work for us. In fact, the Dropservicing system is so automated that you can even sell your business on websites like Flipper.com or Empire Flippers for millions of dollars. A few of my friends literally just build their businesses with the purpose of selling them at a huge profit. So how much can these Dropservicing businesses sell for? Well, it's based on your yearly earnings, usually 2 to 4 times your yearly profit. Let's take a look at the earnings of a few of our members as an example here. So Lauren is making $30,000 and on her way to $100,000 selling lead generation is her digital service. Christian is making $17,500 per month selling Facebook ads as his service and has made over $142,000 so far. And he is making $18,000 per month at 17 years old, selling animated videos as his service. Albert made $18,000 last month, selling the same thing as Andy. So that means if you're making as much as some of the members I just showed you, let's average it out to around $20,000 per month, then you could sell your business for between $480,000 and $960,000, which is funnily enough, just a little bit less than these businesses I showed you on the slide earlier, right? Remember my buddy Steve here? Well, he hit me up the other day and showed me how he's making $74,000 per month, putting him on track for $888,000 per year. So with everything I've shown you today, you just have to do it once, because there's people like Philip bringing in thousands of dollars a month practically on complete autopilot, all with a single service. How great is that, right? I mean, I've shown you how the online services sector is generating billions of dollars, and all we need to do is tap into these money flows to get a few recurring clients. This is the growth of the digital services industry over the past 2 years, exploding to trillions of dollars per year. In fact, global spending on digital services alone is projected to reach $3.4 trillion by 2026, driven by businesses moving online faster than ever, and they all need services like marketing, video content, websites, and now with AI services taking off, the space is exploding. The global AI market was worth around $279 billion in 2024, and it's expected to reach almost $1.8 trillion by 2030. Okay, so barely anyone knows about this or is talking about this, but we've cracked it, because with Dropservicing, tapping into this massive wave has become faster and easier than ever, because I also showed you how completely shockingly untapped it is right now with barely any competition compared to everything else, and how you can get started with it from scratch by choosing simple in-demand services that you can sell with certainty, right? And I've shown you how we're using easy-to-use AI to launch services faster and easier than ever before, and then I showed you our secret method for partnering with freelancers that does the selling for you, because when combined with our automated sales system, it signals to clients to see your services as high value, so they pull out their wallet and buy. And I've also shown you our absolute best shortcuts for turning one service into multiple streams of recurring income through leveraging the Dropservicing automated sales system to get referrals, sell more of the same service, sell different services, and add new channels in your automated sales system. And the best part is, you've still only seen a tiny fraction of the success that people are having with our help. There are thousands of ordinary people making recurring income from Dropservicing every month with this. This is not your typical online business, okay? So just to name a few of the people I haven't mentioned today, people like Sean, Anthony, Toka, Josefa, Guy, Ruben, Frederick, Alan, Fabian, Greta, Kenzo, Yash, Adnan, Stacey Ann, Axel, Jacob, Joe, Valentina. I could go on and on. So let me ask you something. Did this presentation open your eyes a little to what's possible? Did you learn something new today? And can you see how selling digital services with Dropservicing is the new best opportunity to make money online in 2025? If you're still watching this, I'm guessing the answer is yes, which means you probably don't just want information, you want results, right? So let's talk about 3 ways I can actually help you build this thing for real, all of which let me and my team shortcut the entire process for you. Instead of guessing your way forward, you just plug into a proven system that's already built, already working, and already generating real results. We call it Dropservicing Blueprint Done For You, or DSB for short, and it's not some course with a bunch of videos. It's a complete business building system where my team and I actually build your business for you from scratch and help you launch it in the right way with the right service, the right system, and the right support. Now, depending on where you're at right now and how much help you want, there are a few different ways we can work together. And once I walk you through all the options, you'll be able to call, text, or email your coach directly so they can help you figure out which package is the best fit for you. So let me walk you through each one real quick here. First up, we have the Dropservicing Blueprint Build package. This is the foundation. It's for those of you who want the business built for you, so you're not wasting months trying to figure out the tech, branding, server structure, or delivery systems on your own. My team and I literally build your Dropservicing business from scratch and hand it over to you ready to go. That includes giving you a winning high profit proven service ready to get sales, plus giving you VIP access to our low cost experts that we use, so the delivery process is already automated for you the moment you join. Proven audiences of premium buyers, so you know exactly who to target and how to reach them, and we'll be giving you a done for you portfolio in your niche to instantly position yourself as an expert and make getting sales easy. And we'll be building your high converting Dropservicing website for you, ready to take payments. So this means your Dropservicing business is 100% built, set up, fully launched, and handed over to you ready to go. Next, we've got the automation package, which includes everything in the build package, your entire Dropservicing business built and handed over to you, but instead of just giving you the templates, systems, and training to build your automated sales system and run your marketing, we do it for you. That means your automated sales system is built for you from scratch, and we run the entire thing for you. All of the custom branding, targeting, offers, and everything is built by our personal lead generation team that generates millions of dollars. But we don't just build it, we run it for you for your first 3 months, after which you can decide whether to continue with us or just take the system we built and run it for yourself. That means your entire automated sales system done for you, campaigns launched and managed by our team, fully customized copy, targeting, and positioning, and we guarantee 25 high quality potential buyers in those first 3 months. Or we will keep working for free until we do. This gives you the most valuable thing you can have when starting a business, real potential buyers. So instead of sitting there figuring out how to get leads, how to get sales, or spending the next few months learning the tech, setting up the automation and templates and testing messages, we just bring you high-paying prospective buyers on autopilot. It's the fastest way to go from nothing to sales with the least amount of friction possible. And then finally, we have Mastery. This is the highest level of support we offer. It includes everything in build and everything in automation, so your business is built, your marketing is handled, but in addition, Mastery gives you something you just don't get in most programs. A personal mentor who actually runs a 7-figure business doing what he's teaching you. With Mastery, you'll be coached directly by Steve Pope, a 7-figure drop servicer who's scaled multiple agencies and helped dozens of clients break through to 5 and 6-figure months. Here's exactly what's included. Weekly small group calls with Steve, max 3 people per call, monthly private one-on-one strategy sessions with him, tailored to your business, direct Slack access to Steve for daily questions, feedback and support, exclusive access to Steve's personal systems, templates and sales playbooks, the exact systems he uses in his own 7-figure agency today. And you'll be invited into our private mastermind where only the top 1% of our students share what's working, scale together, and grow faster. So no matter which path you choose, you're getting everything you need to succeed. Now you're getting me and my team who have been doing this for over 9 years and have built multi-million-dollar businesses. So we're going to be the ones investing our time, our team, our experience, our success into you. This means we're going to be more involved in your success than ever before inside the brand new Drop Servicing Blueprint Done For You program. Now, we're taking it a step further by doing things like straight up giving you a winning, high profit, proven service ready to get sales, plus giving you VIP access to our low cost experts that we use so the delivery process is already automated for you the moment you join, proven audiences of premium buyers so you know exactly who to target and how to reach them, and we'll be giving you a done for you portfolio in your niche to instantly position yourself as an expert and make getting sales easy, and we'll be building your high converting drop servicing website for you ready to take payments. So this means your drop servicing business is 100% built, set up, fully launched, and handed over to you ready to go. So because of the things that we're going to be doing for partners inside the new Drop Servicing Blueprint Done For You program, it's going to take much less time and effort on your part. There's going to be less cost for you, all while getting faster results and having more success than we've ever delivered before. So you must be wondering at this point, Dylan, how exactly does this Done For You business work? Well, we're doing most of the work for you. All of the hard stuff, giving you a winning service, niche, and offer, all researched and proven to sell. You get instant access to our top freelancers, so fulfillment is automated from day one. You get a done-for-you portfolio to position you as a credible brand. We build you a high-converting drop servicing website, fully optimized and ready to take payments. We fully set it all up, we fully launch it, and then hand you the keys. But just remember, this is a real online business, so you will have to go through the program and implement the action steps. But I'm even going to be making that extremely easy for you with step-by-step tutorials showing you exactly what to do, copy-paste templates giving you exactly what to say, and the community and coaching to guide you every step of the way. And for everything that we're going to give you, for everything that we're going to do for you, everything that we're investing to make sure you're successful and make money, would it be fair if we went in on this as 50-50 partners, 50-50 for life? So we would each get 50% of the profit. That's how typical partnerships work, right? I mean, every other partnership I'm currently a part of is 50-50. So would it be fair? I think it would be, but we don't want to do that. Even though we're doing all of the work and building your business and most of the work in the partnership, we aren't going to take a single % of your profit. So you're going to get 100% of the profit. Why? Because we're already getting a return from your success, meaning when you make money, we make money. So let me explain. Okay, every time that you get a sale, you'll pay your automated delivery team who's partnering with us to deliver the service. So we already make money when you get a sale. So we don't need to take any of your profit. So we're already incentivized to get you results as fast as possible. So we're going to do everything a business partner would do. But on top of that, we also give you all of the profit. But what makes this so different is we're giving you direct access to our best service and freelancer team. We've personally used them over the years to make hundreds of thousands of dollars. This took us years to find, and you'll be getting it instantly. You no longer have to go out there searching for the best freelancers because we do it for you. You just need to plug into our automatic delivery team. So you have to make money and be successful with your service for our team to make more money too. So we're going to make damn sure that this works for you. And that's the beauty of this partnership, okay? That's why I love this so much, because this is a results-driven win-win relationship. And we also want you to get your first sales in the easiest and fastest way possible, because it means that we get more success stories to add to the countless results and testimonials that you're seeing today. That's why, on top of giving you access to my best team, I also give you everything inside of my drop servicing business I run to this day. You'll get every piece of that business, so you can just clone my business by copy-pasting everything. I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars with this business, and I'm still making money with this to this day. So you literally get everything from my business, including the strategies and tactics I use to grow my drop servicing business from 0 to 6 figures. My powerful automated system that generates sales and delivers services on autopilot. You also get the sales scripts that enable me to close over 500 clients in that business. On top of that, you also get the Facebook ads, Google ads, email sequences, and templates that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you get to just copy them. You'll also be getting the website, landing pages, and sales funnels that convert prospects into high value customers. A few of my mastermind members were telling me I shouldn't reveal everything like that, it's just too much, right? I mean, just giving away the exact copy system that I've used to build my business. These are things you can literally just copy and paste to use for yourself. But I really wanted to make sure that my partners get the most results in the fastest way possible, because remember, the more you make, the more we make. So if you're nervous about not knowing what to do, we're going to give you absolutely everything from the ads, email templates, hiring process, every detail. You just need to copy and paste my business. There is nothing for you to figure out here, guys. Okay, so on top of the done for you business and everything inside of my drop servicing business, you also get the brand new Drop Servicing Blueprint video course. It's the most complete business course with over 75 easy to follow modules and assets designed to give you a done for you business, taking you from an inexperienced beginner to building multiple income streams with drop servicing in as short a time as possible, following our trademarked DSP income process. You get screen recordings showing exactly what to do with copy-paste templates of what to say, all organized in a step-by-step. This is precisely what to do next process to get your first high-ticket sales quickly. It's the strategies all the people you saw in this training use to get sales. It's the best tools and systems for success, and this is an ever-evolving course as I'm always working on perfecting it. So I'm constantly adding new and improved trainings that go even deeper and further and additional templates, and by joining today, you also get these future updates for free, so you'll always have access to the most cutting-edge and effective strategies. Now, you get lifetime access to this, so you can watch videos on your own schedule. On top of that, you get over 200 done-for-you templates that include high-converting sales scripts, ads, email sequences, and a lot more. These are the most effective templates from my business, and they've generated hundreds of thousands of dollars, and we're still using them to this day. You can just copy and paste them and use them right away to build your business and get results in the fastest way possible. We make this as done for you as possible, and I've done all of the hard work possible so you don't have to. So you can have the best service, system, templates, the best sales scripts, the most sales possible as soon as possible. We created all of these templates to remove all of the barriers we possibly could so you can fully focus on making money. But here's the thing about the Drop Servicing Blueprint Done For You program. It's a lot more than just a done for you business built by us, a partnership with our top freelancer teams, a course, and done for you templates. You also get unlimited mentoring, coaching, and training. Every day, we help you overcome any challenges you may encounter, and you get live group coaching calls every week, so you can drop in and talk directly to me and ask anything in real time. Okay, so you can smash through any issues that you might be facing and shortcut your inevitable success. And yes, these calls go very long, often over 1 hour, because I answer every single question that you guys have for me. I care about your success as if it's my own success, because when you make money, I make money, which is why these calls are one of our community's favorite things. Because remember, I still run these businesses, and I've done so for over 5 years at this point, which means I'm constantly learning and passing over those insights to you, as well as helping you avoid common mistakes or overcome any challenges, because I've literally seen it all across my own journey and the hundreds of people's journeys I've personally coached over the years. You also get the private community of people on the same journey as you, motivating and teaching you along your journey. All the successful people you've seen today are active in the community and always there to help. Your network is your net worth, right? And this is the most powerful drop servicing network in the world, where you can connect and mastermind with the best, like Taha Dul, who joined the program last year, made over $100,000 and is sharing his results and strategies with the private community here. You're also going to be one of the first people to get access to our brand new drop servicing AI software, the tool we built to help automate, scale, and grow drop servicing businesses faster than ever. This software now automates 80% of the manual work that we used to do ourselves across all of our drop servicing offers. I'm talking about things like researching profitable service ideas, writing high converting offers, and finding premium buyers fast. So once we've built your first business for you, this makes it insanely easy to launch more services on your own again and again, because it automates up to 80% of the process. Now, on top of that, you're also going to be getting something insane, because we found a lot of people like to do this with a significant other, good friend, or business partner, and we noticed that you get insane results when this happens. So when you sign up today, you're also going to be getting an extra Drop Servicing Blueprint Done For You membership you can give someone for free. This is really for your benefit, because we notice when students get someone else they know in, they end up going all in and get results even faster. So it's probably pretty clear to you by now that Drop Servicing Blueprint Done For You program is not some course. This is a done for you partnership and coaching program with everything you need to get results fast. The first thing you get is a fully done for you business. That's your entire drop servicing business, fully researched, built, and launched by me and my team. We choose your winning high profit service that's already proven to sell. Then you get direct VIP access to my personal top drop servicing teams to partner with. Next, we give you a done for you high ticket buyer niche. These are proven audiences of premium buyers already spending big. Then we provide you with a done for you portfolio of example work to position your business as a well-established brand. And we build your high converting drop servicing website live and ready to take payments from the start. That means your first service is fully built and launched. Then the next level is automation. This includes everything in build. Plus, we build your entire automated sales system, and we run all of your marketing marketing for 3 months. You can then take over or have us continue running it, and results are guaranteed here. We guarantee 25 high quality potential buyers, or we keep working for free. You get custom brand strategy, targeting and setup, and you get a ton of things done for you here, which you can discuss further with your coach. And then there's mastery, which includes everything in build and automation. Plus you get daily access to 7-figure drop service to Steve Pope, weekly small group calls, max 3 people, monthly private strategy calls with Steve, 24/7 private mastermind with the top 1% of DSB students, exclusive access to 10 years of Steve Pope's 7-figure standard operating procedures, templates, systems, and proven frameworks. But that's just the beginning, because all of these 3 packages, build, automate, and mastery, all include everything you need to succeed at a baseline. First, you get literally everything inside my drop servicing business, so you can just replicate my business and get results for yourself. And you get a brand new drop servicing blueprint video course with over 75 modules of detailed step-by-step instructions telling you exactly what to do to get your first sales fast, build multiple income streams with no detail left out. You get over 200 of the most effective templates from my business you can literally just copy and paste to use in your business to get started immediately with minimal work. On top of that, you get weekly live group coaching calls where you can talk face-to-face with me to get personal mentoring. You get unlimited mentoring, coaching, and training every day. We personally help you every step of the way. Then you get a highly active community where you will find inspiration, information, and support from others on the same journey. You also get access to our drop servicing AI software, which automates 80% of the process of building and launching successful drop servicing businesses. And you get an extra membership login to the program, which means you can do this with anyone you like. And all of this comes with lifetime access. So once you're in it for life. So you can grow with us and do this on your own schedule. So if you're ready to get started, you can already email, call, or text your coach now, and they will talk to you and develop the best custom plan for you. But now you're probably wondering how much all of this is worth, right? Well, my question is, everything you're getting here today, what's all that worth to you? Well, instead of just speculating, let's just look at the numbers real quick, okay? From a survey of over 1,000 of our students, the average person who launches just one service makes $2,300 per month in recurring income, 2 services, $4,700 per month, 3 services, $5,900, 4, $7,400, and 5 or more, $8,300 per month. That's over $100,000 a year in recurring income. And you've already seen what's possible, right? But let's be real here. Other programs that only teach this stuff and don't actually build your business for you like we do, they charge $10,000 to $40,000. Now, we don't charge that much, not even close. But if all this did was give you one successful service, what would it be worth, right? Would it be worth it? Let's take Lauren, for example. At first, she wasn't even sure she could do this, but she joined the program, and within 6 weeks, she made her first $8,000 in a single sale. Then she landed another client for $30,000 and another one for $9,900. And within just 6 months, she had crossed over the $100,000 in revenue mark from one service. And today, she's got multiple long-term clients paying her again and again, including one client that pays her $55,000 per year from a single contract. So how much is this program worth to her? Well, if she only had that one client, which she has a lot more than that, it would still be worth over $55,000 per year. But yeah, she's got many more like that. So at this point, based on her results, this program has been worth over $1 million to her. And the value is still growing, okay? She's now buying a new house in Cambridge, UK, and just got a brand new car too, which is cool. Also within just a few years of joining. Now, you're probably wondering, how much is it to join? Because obviously there is an investment because, we're literally building your business for you here. And yes, people do pay 10 grand or more to get our help, because when they do, it's worth it. But let's just put this into perspective for a second. Even if this made you an extra $1,000 per month, that's $12,000 per year in additional income. What would that be worth? What if it meant no more overtime, no more working weekends, paying off debt, funding your retirement, taking your family on vacation, or finally quitting your 9 to 5? Would that be worth even $10,000? Well, when you get on the call with your coach, they'll walk you through the packages and pricing, and it's all very custom. But if you're serious about this and need help with financing, we've got options. We've partnered with a group of financing providers who understand the opportunity in drop servicing, especially with how fast the AI space is growing. And for people who qualify, they're offering 0% financing for up to 12 months. No interest, no fees, no penalties. And that means you don't have to cover the full investment up front, okay? You can spread it out over 3, 6, 9, or even 12 months in small, manageable installments. Now, of course, if you're not in a position to comfortably pay that back, this isn't the right option for you. But if you've got a steady income and want to spread the cost out while you build your business, this can make it much more accessible. Just bring it up on your call and your coach will walk you through exactly how it works. Now, in the investing world, this is known as OPM, other people's money. It's what nearly every investor uses to launch something big. Real estate investors don't pay for $1 million homes in cash. They use leverage, right? Because they know the asset will generate income. And you can use the same approach here. If you qualify, you can use 0% financing to launch your drop servicing business and spread out the payments over 6 to 12 months with no interest, no fees, and no penalties. Of course, this is only for you if you feel confident paying it back. And if not, that's totally fine. We have other options as well. But if you're serious about this and want to start now without taking on a big cash burden up front, this can make it way more accessible. Now, just so you know, we do offer a special scholarship for those who decide to join on the call, okay? But here's the thing, the scholarship is only available during the call with your coach, no exceptions. And the reason for that is really simple, okay? Over the years, we've found that the people who take action fast are the same people who get results fast. They're decisive, they're coachable, they follow through, and when those students win early, we get the success stories and case studies that help us grow too, right? So we reward that. It looks awesome when we post all these testimonials and case studies online and helps with our marketing. Now, if someone needs to think about it for days or we have to chase them down and follow up again and again, that usually means they're not ready or they're not committed. And honestly, those students just don't do as well and they just take up a lot more of our time and cost a lot more to help. So to protect our time, our team, and the integrity of our offer, we only offer that scholarship to serious action takers on the call. Not over email, not a few days later, only on the call, okay? So if you want that opportunity, just make sure you show up ready to have a real conversation. And if it's a fit, you'll hear the full details from your coach then, okay? So my question is just, will you simply let me launch that one service for you? You're not doing this by yourself. You have all the guidance, all the coaching, all the support, the resources, the software, the tools, the community, and me building a business for you. Absolutely everything you could ever want to make this a massive success. So will you just let me do it for you? Because you might just surprise yourself. Okay, we have so many stories like Anthony here. He started out skeptical, then he got sale after sale after sale. And now he says, what can I say? Amazing. And the greatest cure for skepticism is results. And they didn't think they could do it, but they surprise themselves just like many others do. And you might just surprise yourself too. So if you're someone who's serious about building a real business online, wants something that's low risk, low overhead, and actually works, doesn't want to waste another 6 to 12 months trying to figure it out alone, and is willing to follow a proven system, show up, and take simple, consistent steps, then this might be the best decision you make all year. And that's why we set up a one-on-one call with one of our coaches for you to help you map out a clear plan based on your current situation. And this is not some high pressure sales call. This is a strategy call, okay? It's built to help you map out your current financial and lifestyle goals and a path to help you get there. If it's a fit, they'll show you how to get started. And if it's not, no hard feelings, you'll still walk away with a full action plan that you can use on your own. So if this resonated with you, if you want our help building your business for you, the next step is simple, okay? Send a message to your coach right now, let them know which package you're most interested in, and they'll jump on a call with you to discuss. And that's it. So at this point, you've seen how it works, you've seen what's possible, and you've seen how we can help you skip all the trial and error and just walk in with everything done for you. And that's why I say, when you just follow the steps, it's really hard to fail. And I truly mean that. I mean, guys, I know how that sounds, okay? I know it sounds too simple and too good to be true because we hear it all the time. But here's what Philippe says. Dylan's stuff works. It's comprehensive, yet simple. Honestly, if you're looking for somebody who can teach you how to make money in an automated fashion, Dylan's course will put you on the right track, okay? So if you're on the fence, just don't be anymore. Jump in, okay, get started. And you won't even realize how quickly the process can go for you. And Philippe knows what he's talking about, by the way, because he's getting sales, right? Like this one here, for example, where he's making $950 each and every single month from a single buyer. Do you think you could do that? That's not crazy, right? And Philippe only had the course and coaching from me. He didn't even have the done for you business. So that no matter how basic your tech experience is, or your knowledge of a computer even, you can do this with 100% confidence, okay? That's our goal here. And when people ask me, how tech savvy do I need to be to succeed with drop servicing? The truth is, this is about as low tech as it gets. I mean, you don't need to worry about anything tech related because first of all, we build your entire business for you. We build your drop servicing website for you as part of the done for you setup. So there's no complicated tech to figure out. All you need are the very basics of how to use a computer, and we guide you through everything else. That's why people like Neil here, who don't have tech experience or background and is now retired, came in and got sale after sale, month after month. Or Pauline, a stay-at-home parent with zero digital experience, she watched one of our training sessions just like you are now and quickly made her first sale, her second sale, her third sale. And that's why I feel confident recommending this to my closest friends and family, because I wouldn't encourage them or anyone if I thought that I'd lose money. Okay, so guys, it doesn't matter your age, your background, your skills, your experience, where you live, none of it, okay? All that matters is whether you can take action. People like Dash, he didn't go out and try to figure everything out himself. He took our team, took our business, took our templates, and landed $17,500 in just one sale. That's turned into a recurring income stream that's allowed him to do what he actually wants to be doing rather than just working all the time, right? And here's what people have to say about the program. Michelle has been trying to make money online for a couple of years, but kept on meeting failure after failure. She then joined our program and says that the method that I'm teaching has allowed her to earn much more money online. This month, she's made $4,500 in profit, okay? She says it's hands down the best online business course that she's bought. Here's just a few of the results that she's posted in our community, and here she posted a sale where she made $2,000 in profit, and you see another one where she made $3,000 in profit there, and a lot more, okay? And she is not the only one, of course, I mean, Doa finished the program and has been getting sales for the past 5 months, okay? She says it's truly changed her life thanks to the detailed information and showing every tiny step. So here, she's posting her results for last week in our private community, and as you can see, she's getting thousands of dollars in sales there and a 70% profit margin on them. And here's Michael here, okay? He joined the program and is now consistently getting sales for thousands of dollars, and he even made $3,000 while he was on his honeymoon, okay? Michael is actually a veteran in the online marketing space, and he says this is the most detailed course he's ever seen in 20 years of doing this. And these are just a few of the hundreds of positive reviews and results that the program has generated. Also, I need to let you know that when you get on a call with your coach, I can't promise spots in the package that you want will still be available, right? Especially for the call-only scholarship, because we can only accept so many members for each package at a time, because each takes a lot of my team's time, and we are literally building a business for you here, right? So there's a lot of work involved, and we only have so much time in the day, so we work on a fair first come, first served basis. And last time I was offering this Done For You program, I did receive a lot of messages asking me to open up more spots because they wanted to join later with the scholarship or for a particular package, but it was too late, okay? So once the spots are gone, they're gone, They had to wait 1 more year to try and get in again. So make sure that you call or text your coach and see if there are scholarships still available, and if you want to get in today, because I can't guarantee that we will have spots tomorrow or the next day, and that's not some sales tactic either, okay? Because I can't possibly let more people in than the limit, as I want to provide my coaching at the highest level and have my team give as much attention as possible to each person. And me and my team only have so many hours in a day, like I said, right? So my time is limited, my team's time is limited, and we're just limited by how much time it takes to deliver our services at the highest level. So I need to keep the number of people really small. And I'm also revealing all of my best strategies and giving you everything inside of my business. So I only want to give that to a small group of people, not to everyone. And me and my team are literally building your drop servicing business for you, which takes a serious amount of time. So let me make it very clear as well. People from around the world can do this. It doesn't matter where you're from at all, okay? We have students in over 100 countries successfully doing drop servicing, anywhere from the United States, Canada, South Africa, across Europe, the United Kingdom, India, Asia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Singapore, Australia, the Middle East, Israel, Africa, South America, and a lot more, okay? And if you want to see people generating big numbers, Lauren did $10,700 in a single sale, Derek landed $34,000 in a single sale, Stephen landed a $22,000 sale, and BJ here even landed $77,000 also in a single sale. But yeah, they're not just doing this once, okay? It's a repeatable system. BJ did it again with a $69,000 sale. But how fast can you get results? Well, we have students like James who joined the program and started a new business. Then 3 weeks later, he closed his first sale for 10,000 British pounds, which is around 13,000 US dollars for the Americans watching, okay? Or Stephen, who had a regular job and was completely new to this online business stuff, but got his first $5,689 sale in just 5 weeks as a beginner. Okay, and we have others like Trong here from Vietnam who landed a $9,000 sale 6 days after joining the program, or Fabian who made 2,650 euros in 30 days, and Ang who made $3,000 in 3 weeks. So the answer is pretty fast, of course. Results may vary, and they all worked very hard to achieve what they did. But this just goes to show the power of the program as well. Jihadul had never even heard of this business model before, but he still made $20,000 in his first 10 hours doing this as a complete beginner. So yes, it's possible to get results fast. fast, but can this generate quit your job type income? Well, Steve here is making $20,000 per month, and can you do this without calls or showing your face? Yep, people like Tahato here are making $100,000 a year without calls or showing their face. It doesn't matter where you're from, if you're a student, have a job, already have other businesses, or you're a beginner, because people around the world from all walks of life are using drop servicing to generate life-changing income. What does matter though is that you're someone who takes instant action when you want something. And if that's you, then I want you in there with us, okay? And what I need you to do right now is email, text, or call your coach. Now, the big question I have for you today is what path are you going to take, okay? After all of this, are you going to exit this tab and forget about your goal of starting a real online business, then 6 months, 1 year, 5 years down the road, realize you're in the same spot you're in right now, if not worse? That's what happened to me. I put off my dreams for 2 years before I dove into online business, and I'll readily tell you, it's my biggest regret, because if you could talk to me back then, knowing what you know now about what I've achieved, would you tell me to give up too? Would you tell me not to do it? No, you'd be like, hell yeah, you're going to live your dreams, let's go. So why would you do that to yourself? You're no different to me all those years ago. Or maybe you will, maybe you'll say, this is it. I'm ready to dive in, because you understand that to get the things you don't have, you need to do things you've never done. And that's never going to feel comfortable, right? To achieve progress, you need to venture out of your comfort zone and take risks, take action, and do it with the most results-getting supportive community with the best coaches to guide you and most effective, detailed, step-by-step content available to fast-track your success. Do what all those students you've seen who came before you did and join Drop Servicing Blueprint done for you. Because the fact is, you'll always have excuses. It just means you don't want it bad enough, to be honest here. It'll never be the perfect time, okay? It might not be easy, but success comes to those who take action. So how can you do that? You simply need to text or email back your coach, get on your phone or laptop, and send them a text or email to see if this is a good fit for you and us. Ask any questions, receive that call-only scholarship, and get a custom plan that fits your budget. So let me tell you a secret as well, okay? Luck doesn't exist. Luck is just another word for people who took action, didn't give up, learned from the best, honed their skills, and persisted. The people sitting on the sidelines watching others do things don't actually want it. They just like the idea of having it. That idea, that dream is enough for them. They don't take action because if they fail, it will kill that dream. So they tell themselves they're unlucky or it's not the right time because they're afraid of failure. The fact is, there's no such thing as failure. The only true failure is giving up, not trying, doing nothing. Those that take action, those on the path to success, are already 99% more likely to succeed than anyone not taking action. So I want you to take action right now by emailing or texting your coach if you truly want to start this business and want to get that scholarship. If the finances or tuition fees are an issue, that's fine. Tell your coach. For those willing to work hard, we can find a way. We can create a customized payment plan for you that makes you comfortable. It's up to you to decide what amount works for you, okay? You can get started with a small deposit, get full access to the program, and then pay the rest later as you build your business. So contact your coach now. I'm super excited to see you inside, to follow along your journey, and to see you become my next student success story. Talk to you soon.